ready to go on vacation too, but yeah, ready to go.
Oh, I thought you meant ready to go live.
You're like, yes, we're live.
Yes, we're live.
I'm
Live.
eating, but nothing's new there.
There's nothing new. It's just
oops, not me when I was in
sorry, my bad. That was me. I was watching Deidre's sprints for Black Queen-a-thon, so it was volume.
Is she sprinting right now?
She started at 4, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she started at 4. I'm like, hi, I'm here for a little bit, but I gotta go.
Trash that I couldn't get on it anyway. I was at work.
Yeah. But yes, we are live. Bree, my lovely, lovely co-host. We are talking about The Ship of the Dead by Riordan.
Oh, just what a lovely way to end a book.
I'm so I feel like this was my favorite book of the series.
Same.
Yes. Okay. Because I'm just like, I felt like so much emotion and Alex and
right. And to say I didn't want to read it because I was tired. I was here for the ride. I was here. Did chapter 44 have you in tears?
Oh, I was bawling. I was like,
I told you.
Like, it's my family. I was like, oh my god.
He said I'm what he said, he's a son of all of them. And
yeah.
I was like,
it's my family. Hi, Michelle. I know, I can't believe I texted you last night and you're like, oh, I forgot about this book.
I'm so glad you texted me. I completely I'm sitting there in a pedicure watching Pretty Little Liars. I'm like, shouldn't I be doing something? Couldn't even remember.
Pretty Little Liars. I would have posted today. We're like, we're going live tonight. You're like, oh yeah.
I would have finished half of the book and would have just been here along for the ride.
Yeah.
This is also the fastest I ever listened to a book.
Oh, I know. You got through it really quick.
Yeah, I usually go like 2. And that's as high as I can go.
Uh-huh.
But I was on like 3. I was like, no, we gotta
finish this.
Right, get through this.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the last half would be the stronger part of the book. The first half, it was kind of like just getting towards the end kind of thing. But still, I still like really enjoyed it. It's my favorite of the series for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the battle was going to be more of like fight versus like insults.
I know. I think I put it in the Discord. I was like, I find it really hilarious that like the big battle between Loki and Magnus is going to be like who has the sickest burn. I was dying laughing. Poor Magnus, he was just like running through all his insults. He's like, you're dumb, you're ugly. And he was like, they're not my best work, but like, oh my gosh, honey. But then he started like boosting everybody. He was just like, oh, have you met this person? This is all of their accomplishments. This is what they've done. Oh, have you met this person? This is all that they've done and how they affect me. And like our relationship has made me a better person. And even Loki was just like, that's not really an insult though, but it worked. Like
it did. He got bigger and Loki shrank.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was also wondering when the lady gave him that box, I was like, okay, so how is he going to get a grown man into this box? I don't get it.
I know. He's going to shrink down to be put in a walnut.
Yeah. It was like something.
I would always put my money on a teenager for having the sickest burns. Yeah. He was trying. He was really trying.
Yeah. I mean, he started off shaky.
Yeah, it was shaky. It was a little like, oh, okay. Loki was getting to him. He was just like, he was getting smaller and smaller. He's like, I'm never going to get out of this hole. Like, he felt like so, anxious about it. And, but he's like, I can't play the game the way Loki does. I have to play it my way. How I know it's going to, make me win basically. And he rallied around his friends and he was like, these are all my friends. This is my family. I love them so much. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. A mess.
I was trying not to break out in big tears when I voice messaged you. I was like, listen.
Hold the tears back. Hold them back. Oh. But Alex and Magnus.
I saw it coming. Like the book before, I thought maybe they'd hate each other, right? There were just too many hints, and I was like, we know where this is going. And it's the fact that he was like, now I have to figure out how I feel about kissing a boy. And then he was like, I don't care. It's Alex.
It's Alex, yeah. Yeah, because like it was the second time they kissed. Magnus was like, well, Alex is a boy today. How do I feel about that? And then like the other part of his brain was just like, well, I'm kissing Alex, so I don't care. And I'm like,
yeah.
Yes.
I was like, this is so cute. And I also want, like, to me, it felt well done, but also I'm not a non-binary person. So I was just like, I'm wondering if this fits. And I wanted to Google some shit before we started, and I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah. Alex is my favorite. Is my absolute favorite. You're right.
Yep.
When they're like trekking through like all the snow and they're freezing, and Alex, that was the first time they kissed, and she was like, I'm not dying without having done that first.
And I'm like, same, sis. Same.
Yeah.
I would do the same. Hello. Hey, Mom.
Oh, to tell my baby girls that I said hello.
We eating Popeyes in the frozen section.
Hi, Mom. Hi, son. Pot pies? You having a pot pie? Oh, that sounds good. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. So I can't speak for every, but Alex is a near perfect representation.
Oh, wow. That is true.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, this is so good.
I know. So good.
It must be like so cool. It feels so seen.
Yes.
And like have that experience, like feel so seen by Percy, that Percy knows like when and how you identify.
Do you mean Magnus?
Yeah, Magnus. Where the hell
Yes.
is Percy from?
I
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we know what you meant.
I also feel like this is my favorite series to date.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it. Say it.
Yep, this is my favorite series. It's this one, then Percy, then Kane's down here.
Literally in Hades.
In Hades. Kane Chronicles is in Hades.
In Hades. In Hades. In the underworld, I guess is more appropriate to say.
The lowest circle of hell. Mm-hmm. Hi, Heather.
Hey, Heather. So I'm just saying, that's a thing.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Oh, there was a section because so in college, I always wanted to take American Sign Language, but I couldn't because I couldn't fit it in my schedule. And I did work for this place called Media Services. Every campus has something along those lines. And then the American Sign Language class used, what did they use? They had a student who couldn't come to class, so they asked someone from Media Services if we can film it, then give it to the teacher, and the teacher give it to the student. So the teacher, he was deaf, and he was like, he was telling me, he was like, you can stay in my class if you want, like you can learn with us if you want. And I was like, what? So the first words I remember learning was beautiful, because like how big it was, and then knowing to differentiate it from beautiful and from wolf, because some people get like a little confused. So when Rick Riordan was like, when he described how he felt what like signing beautiful, I was like, same. I thought the same thing. So I was like, yes. So I was really excited. That was a long way to say a part of a story.
We had to get the first part before we could understand the second part.
It was long.
Michelle says it's her favorite series as well. And then Erin, yeah, I use they, them most of the time because only my bestie can tell when I switch from she to he. So seeing that in a book never happened before. Big happy about it. That's awesome.
Also, shout out to your bestie.
I know.
That sounds like a soulmate to me.
Soulmate.
I don't know, Erin. You let us know. That sounds like a soulmate to me.
Hi, Floor.
Hello.
Well, this book is is your favorite. Yeah, us too.
I'm glad there's a general consensus on this book.
This is the favorite book of the series and also the favorite series. So
yes.
So good. So good.
It's so good, dare I said it. I would reread them.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I would reread them. Percy Jackson, I feel like I don't need to go through all that pain.
No.
But I can reread this one. And Kane's Chronicles, you're going to pay me $1 million for that.
I would literally have to read every single book in the world for me to want to pick up Kane Chronicles again.
Yeah.
Like, I've already read literally everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. What did you think of the 9 daughter giants?
Oh my god.
And then Grandpa coming in. Grandpa pissed me off, but you know.
That whole scene where it was just like, is anyone, like the giant was like, is any one of you named Magnus Chase? Because my wife doesn't like you. And they're like, no.
And then they walk into the cave and like his 2 friends are like, man, he's like, yeah, magnificent creatures.
I was cracking up. They're just like, you know, and Magnus was like, you know, that time was like when you see your friends and they're about to say your name, but you absolutely don't want them to say your name. Oh my gosh.
Wow, 20 years of friendship.
Wow.
I'm not going to get emotional at all.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Not be pulling out the Pringles.
He's like, I finished my pot pie. I need to get another snack.
And I got the one that had extra meat and stuff. And I just feel like it wasn't doing the Lord's work.
I need something else.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm trying to think. So I was mad at Grandpa because I felt like y'all in the chat, let me know if it's disturbing you when I chew and talk.
No, it's fine.
I want no issues. But Grandpa could have just saved his grandson. That's it. You trying to get that old thing back? And she's so mad. She's like, oh my God, please tell me he didn't send you with flowers.
I know. She's so over it. She's like, oh gosh, seriously. She's like, but he did have beautiful feet.
It's the fact that she had to choose from somebody's feet. And you know, Nicole, you know I hate feet. I would be so mad.
I'm like, seriously, feet?
I hate feet. I would be so mad.
Oh my gosh. I was dying laughing. And also, yeah, exactly. Like, you can't just help out. There has to be some sort of stipulation. And also at the very end when Odin was just like, oh yeah, we have a reserve of this mead that they went.
Why are we thinking the same thing?
Oh my God. I was ready. I was like, are you kidding me right now? You have a reserve of this mead that they had to trek. Oh, I was so irritated.
I was so mad about and then for not Percy, for Magnus to just lightly say, I bet he didn't even think of that. And I'm like, gods are so dumb. Like, they're just like
so dumb. I was like,
and I'm just like,
the fact that we knew this, right? We knew the gods, no matter what kind of pantheon, Greek, Egyptian, Norse, they're just so unhelpful. But I feel like that, saying after they basically won and they're like, went through all this struggle, they're like, oh yeah, we have a reserve of that. That's like a slap in the face. You could have kept that to yourself and just moved on.
Just knowing. Just
such a slap in the face. Oh, I was so livid.
Oh my god. Speak your truth, Aaron.
This is so dumb.
I was just like, how you didn't think of that? Like, the only one I felt like that was helpful was the one that the grandpa liked, his girl, his ex-wife.
Yes,
And she was like, for giants, it's just, a couple hops. And they were like, okay, y'all giants, we're humans.
Yeah.
Like, how far is that? And then she was like, oh, it don't matter. I'm going to get you there anyway. I feel like if it was any other god, they would have been like, okay, you're going to miss it. See you later. I'm going to go play Mario Kart or something. And I'm just like,
oh gosh.
Also, I need the gods, and this is a talk I need to have with Rick. I need the gods to have another punchline other than when the heroes meet them, they be like, I'm going to kill you like right away. Don't want to talk to them. Don't want to say anything. The first thing come out of their mouth is, I'm going to kill you. How I'm going to kill you. And I'm just like, Rick, is that all you got?
Yes. Because I feel like that's all that's all they do. They posture around and they're like, I'm the big bad no matter what. And then that's all they're good for.
I just need a god to be like, in order for me to help you, you better beat me in this chess or relay battle or bowling.
A relay battle.
Like something funny that will fit, or like potato sack, like just
potato sack race.
Some funny stuff. But I'm just like, death every time. I'm gonna need y'all to have a new tagline because all y'all sounded like now, and I couldn't even tell. Now I don't even know who the gods were. I barely know the character names. So you think I'm gonna know who these gods were? It was Rye, Fry, and High. That's it. I don't know.
I like that we got a little bit of the story of Balder and how Loki killed Balder, and that's why he was chained up in the cave, is because he killed Balder. And that's kind of how we get, it's like the story of, or the tradition of kissing under the mistletoe. And it's because it was said that Frigg, which is Balder's mother, was so devastated that it was used as a poison to kill Balder, that she's told the story that you have to kiss underneath the mistletoe so nothing would be used to harm her son. So
yeah,
kissing under the mistletoe.
I also want to talk about, I think it was with the daughters. I may be mixing on the scene, but it was with the 9 daughters, and there was somebody who was in a cave. They were captured and did some things with Otis, or was it Loki? Their father was mad because they didn't capture somebody, and they were in the cave. They were like in this prison, talking to the heroes and telling the heroes like what they need to do. And then the woman goes, oh, I forgot. Did you know that the bell, the alarm rang? You only have a couple minutes. Did I say that? And I was like,
oh my gosh. Yes. She was like, yeah, she was, I can't remember her name, but yeah, she was locked away by her father. And, yeah, her door was enchanted, and so they were trying to get her out, and then she was just like, oh yeah, my door is enchanted, you have about 3 minutes.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Well, they even said because she couldn't see them, so Magnus was talking in sign to Hearth and Blitz, and he was like, is this a trap? And they're like, obviously this is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was like, I feel like they went through so much in this one book.
But it felt like it was beautifully done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
This is the close 5-star. This is the close 5-star to me.
Yes.
This is
yeah.
solid 4.75.
And I feel like they stuck together for the most part, you know? Like, if they weren't together, they found the other person. Like, they went to pick up Sam, and she was fasting for Ramadan, and nobody thought she would make it because she was literally, like, sunken in. Poor thing. And then they went and they rescued Hearth and Blitz, so they got them. And I feel like that's just so different from the other books because, especially with Percy, like we were saying, I think in the last live, how they just kind of split off and did their own thing. And it was nothing like that found family that we have in this book that I really love. I really love found family.
No, same. I think that's why I liked it, because he was like, even when he got that gift from Odin at the end, he was like, wasn't the only one, man. I said everybody. I mentioned everybody. I'm a part of a team. This is
and
us.
The fact that he said something too. If it was Percy, he'd be like, "Thank you."
It's on me because I'm doing things. I'm the big thing. That's me, baby. That's me.
In the beginning, when Percy was trying to show him how to like go into the water from like a high, he's like, kind of slow yourself down, then go into an arrow and clench your butt. That's the most important part. I was like, oh my gosh, Percy.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. But I also just like, I just really hope that we get to meet everybody again.
Again, yes.
I can't even say one person. Everybody. Again. I just need a book where Rover, Tyson, and Alex exist.
Yes. All together.
I
feel like this is like the one book where I like everybody too. Like
I like everybody.
Everybody.
Even
right?
Loki.
Even Loki. Even the villains. I like them. It's like the first book.
When Odin said, and you get 5 copies of my book, people were like, oh, no goddamn book.
Oh. Aaron, you're right. Magnus doesn't have that hero complex. You're so right.
Yeah. I think that's why I wasn't really liking the Percy Jackson as much as I wanted to, because I just felt like he was just a martyr. And the whole time I was like, I'm gonna do this for my own. It's only me.
He's like, I have to protect you by leaving you behind, and I have to do this on my own. I'm like, oh God, save me.
I'm just like, this white savior need to shut up.
Seriously.
I had enough of this shit.
Like, seriously, how are you like, I have to protect you, so I'm gonna leave you behind? What? They're gonna have to come rescue you because you don't know what you're doing. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes the math don't be mathing. It don't be doing the work. And I was just like, I can't deal with this.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, I really, really, really enjoyed this series. Oh, okay. In the very beginning too, we learned that Percy has a new baby sister from his mom, Mr. Blowfist. I was like, sister.
Yeah.
Adorable.
She's just gonna be a regular human, unfortunately.
Yep, regular human.
Unless Mr. Blowfish is not human.
That's true.
Because he been going along with too much shit.
Yeah, he kind of like really accepted it so fast. He's like, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Yeah.
He's still suspicious to me.
Suspicious.
He is. I feel like he's actually Percy Jackson's father in another form.
So he's
Poseidon putting it down. Downing. That was really weird. That was a really weird one. But
he's like, I can only be with her like as a human. So I'm just gonna disguise myself as a human.
I think he making a splash down under.
Yep.
I think that's what he's doing. I have read Floor 9 from the 9 Worlds, but I read it so long ago that
I haven't read
it was before, I want to say it was before I read any of the Percy Jackson, so I was very confused. So I don't remember a word.
That makes sense.
A word.
I haven't. And then, so Michelle thinks we're going to love the Shaw series, which I'm very excited to read.
You just have to say yes or no. Is any of the characters we talked about today in that series?
Say yes or no.
Just say yes or no. We don't need to know the details. Yes or no. I'm being hit with a huge bout of sleepiness.
Sleepy?
It needs to go away. My eyes, look at my eyes.
So sleepy. Oh,
no. Well, I guess we can let it slide.
I will let it go this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my dog started barking. Sorry.
Okay.
Duchess. She can't hear me. So hold on.
I don't know. Oh, I was like, I don't know where my phone at because I have more notes. Hold up. Hey, 1 second.
Sorry,
my sister's called me like 4 times. So
okay.
1 second.
Yeah, my dog is barking, and so I have to yell because she can't hear. And she comes just walking down the hallway like, yes. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm in the live, honey. I'm in the live. You gotta be quiet. Oh, bye, Erin. Thank you. Oh yes, it's honestly, it's a consensus. It's our favorite. It's awesome. You know, I'm kind of worried about like starting the next series too now because it's like we ended this series on such a high. So going into the next series, The Trials of Apollo, I'm kind of a little bit worried maybe. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. Does anybody else have any parts that they liked in the book? Honestly, I feel like the first half of it is like a blur, but I loved the second half. Erin has to go, so they said
bye. Okay. See you later. Sorry. I thought it was an emergency. But it was my niece.
4 times.
Yeah, my niece was like, "So where do what's the password so I can watch Pretty Little Liars?"
Like, why would you scare me like that? I thought someone was dying.
Every time I'm like, this is not an emergency.
Exactly. I was saying how I'm kind of worried about starting the next series because we ended this one on such a high.
Such a high.
And I'm kind of worried about starting the next book in Trials of Apollo.
I don't know why I keep forgetting that we read all these books and I never plan ahead.
Yeah, the next book is on your channel.
Did I schedule it already?
I don't know. You know, the internet is coming for us all.
It really is. I really wanted to watch a bunch of movies this month with my Patreons.
Yeah.
But because we consistently have terrible internet here, I can't do it. Can you hear me?
Hi, Tammy.
What up? What up? What up?
I'm gonna check on your channel to see if it's scheduled or not. I think I don't even think mine are scheduled. Oh no. Upcoming lives.
Is there not audiobooks for that?
For Trials of Apollo?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. But no, you have not scheduled.
We're gonna have to wait to that.
You have not scheduled your lives for that.
I haven't?
No.
Wow. That's embarrassing. Wow.
Let me check mine. Hold on. Do I only have one book? I have scheduled mine. Apparently I only have one book. So I think you're doing Hidden Oracle, then I'm doing Dark Prophecy, and then you're doing the last book that we're doing for this year, which is The Burning Maze. So
I thought I did all of them. So now it's feeling a bit like a personal attack.
Michelle says they do have audiobooks.
Okay, I just gotta look. I gotta go deep. I gotta go deeper.
Gotta dig deep.
Yeah. Okay, so wow, that's crazy. Well, what are some other thoughts we have about this one?
So like, let's get off of the lives that I did not create.
I know. I'm over here being like, shh, don't tell nobody.
Yeah, it's so. I gotta make sure I have the physical books for this next series, because the last two lives, I'm like, I don't have any post-it notes. I don't know what to say.
I'm good on the fly. Love it.
Gosh.
Love every part of it.
Trials. Interesting.
So you said I'm doing. You're doing the Dark Prophecy, and I'm doing.
Yeah, so you're doing Hidden Oracle.
In the Burning Maze.
In the Burning Maze. So those are the books that we're doing for this year.
Wow. I can't wait till we get the like when the Percy Jackson ones are coming out. Hopefully they make him less annoying.
Oh, you mean on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they make him less annoying, because if he's more annoying, we're just gonna have to boycott outside of Disney. That's it. So we're just gonna have to be like, look, player, like this isn't it. We just have to boycott, and I think that's okay.
I think it's fine. But honestly,
I just don't know we won't go. I think that's what we should do.
We just have to grin and bear it. Hopefully that we'll get to like other books in the series that will be adapted later on. Or then maybe they'll make him likable. Who knows?
Who knows? Because I've been trying to give him them hands since 63.
Since
I don't even know.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years. Oh, it's been so long.
It's been so long.
Ooh.
So they do check because I am able to get the whole series basically on Libby. So put your holds now if you need to put on hold. Because Hidden Oracle is in November. November 11th. Not 11th. I'm sorry, November 4th. What am I even talking? It's right there on the screen, Nicole. You can read. Lord, help me.
So Book 3 is available. All of them are available for me.
Oh, I have a little bit of a wait for, so I just put them on hold for now.
The only ones that was hard. Oh, I'm sorry, I talked over you. Say it again.
Oh, you're fine.
They
have a little bit of a.
Ready.
You go first. You go first.
I was just saying. I don't know what I was saying, honestly. I just forgot it. Okay.
Because I interrupted you so many times.
God. No, I interrupted you. Seriously. I'm over here like, try to get these. And I'm like, girl, shut up. Oh. All right, Nicole, not to put you on the spot in front of everybody. So what's my dates?
Okay. Hidden Oracle is on November 4th.
That's a Thursday?
That is a Thursday.
Okay. And then
the next one is that's on your channel is December 2nd, which is the Burning Maze.
Holy shit, hold on. Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
For a second. Is that also a Thursday?
It is.
Okay. Well, we're just out here trying things at this point.
Where's the Dark Prophecy at? Hold on. When do I have the Dark Prophecy? I don't have. Wait just a second here.
So what you're saying is you lied to me. The date you gave me.
No. I'm having trouble finding the book that. Oh, there it is, because it's not on a Thursday. Okay. Oh, I was like, where is it? So
awkward.
November 4th is Hidden Oracle. That's on your channel.
Yeah.
Then November 16th, which is a Tuesday, is the Dark Prophecy. That's on my channel. That's book 2. And then December 2nd, which is a Thursday, the Burning Maze, book 3, is on your channel.
All right. Cool.
And that is the rest of this year, friends.
Yep. Wow. We've been doing it consistently.
Yeah, for the whole year.
Yeah. Yeah, we almost had to reschedule this baby, but I was like, probably we shouldn't do that.
You held on. You're a trooper.
I did. I was like, I'm tired.
You've been doing a lot. This month.
Yeah.
Just a lot.
Tired. Just tired.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's all righty. It's all righty.
Love being serenaded by you.
What'd you say?
So I love being serenaded by you.
It's what I do, you know. It's how I do it. No, I'm just kidding.
I love your locked door clue video. You're like, 'cause I'm ready. Every time you do that, I do it with you. I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
I had to edit out a bunch of goofy stuff because I was like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We were guessing it, and I was like, don't do that.
You don't want to be copyrighted.
Yeah, I want no issues. So I was like, let me chill out. So
that's awesome.
It was about to be really embarrassing. So, you know, such is life. We're just really out here trying our best, you know. Just trying our best.
We are.
I just want to know, like, you think that Magnus is gonna show up in this one?
In Trials of Apollo?
Yeah.
One can only hope. But it is Trials of Apollo. So it's a different, I mean, they do, you know, cross over in each other's pantheons, but I'm just like.
Okay, I know this might be a little bit like, but what do you mean pantheon?
Like the Greek pantheons, like the It's just the mythology. There we go.
Okay. I was like, what is that about?
Pantheons. Yeah. So they do. I mean, they do cross over because we saw Annabeth, obviously, because Magnus is Annabeth's cousin.
He's somebody that she probably
may or may not be related to Annabeth.
may or may not. Who knows at this point, really?
So we saw both Annabeth and Percy in this, and it's about Norse mythology. So I feel like there could be some crossover potential.
I'm hoping. I didn't even think there would be Norse and Greek mythology crossover, but I think the way it was done here, and it also was just like literally like a dash.
Yeah.
If we would have got even one more sentence of Percy, I would have threw the book. I'd have been like, it's not about him.
Not about Percy. It was just a sprinkling. It was just, I'm glad that Annabeth and Percy didn't take over because they had their story. They had it. They had their chance. Now it's Magnus.
But do they? Because the end kind of left us on our seats.
Yeah. Kind of very open-ended. But I think it's just because obviously the books aren't done yet. And they could show up in other books.
Like none of them is done?
Or maybe it's like it's this other book that read 9 from the 9 worlds.
Yeah.
Who's the 9? Who's the 9? Is it our friends?
I don't know. It better not be that trashy person. In person. What was her name? Who just was like, what's her name? Marissa? Who wanted to fight her in the streets?
In Percy Jackson?
Yeah, what's her name?
Clarissa.
I'm
gonna look up. Hold on, I'm gonna look up.
Don't spoil yourself.
I know.
Don't spoil yourself.
9 from the 9 from the 9 worlds. Let's make it super confusing.
I mean, why not?
Okay, so it says the Magnus chasing gods in the Gods of Asgard trilogy may have concluded, but we haven't heard the last of our favorite peeps from the 9 worlds. Join Hearthstone, Blitzen, Sam, Alex, Jack, TJ, Mallory, and Halfborn, and more on a hilarious and unforgettable journey through Rick Riordan's unique take on Norse mythology.
Yeah.
It says, while Magnus is off visiting his cousin Annabeth, we get a little bit of Annabeth, his friends find themselves in some sticky, hairy, and smelly situations as they try to outwit moronic giants, murderous creatures, and meddlesome gods. Can they stave off Ragnarok at least until Magnus gets back?
That's the question that we all need the answer to.
Is Magnus not a part of it? Like, he's off visiting Annabeth, and so our 9... Yeah, Hearthstone, Blitzen, Sam, Alex, Jack, TJ, Mallory, Halfborn. Like, they have to stave off Ragnarok until Magnus gets back? So it's just with them?
You know. I don't know.
I don't know either. But, ooh, where'd it go?
You said where I go? I'm here.
I closed out the app and I didn't mean to. Where'd you go?
I was like, what?
No. How long is this? So it says Kindle edition is only 176 pages.
Huh.
Wonder if they have an audiobook? How many hours are we talking?
12, 17, 58. Really, it's about 100 of them.
Yeah. Get this out of here. 9 from 9 worlds. Oh, the audiobook is only 3 hours.
Okay.
I'm gonna place hold real quick. All right. Okay. So we get a little bit more of our favorite people if we read that one.
We shall see.
We shall see. Do you have any notes? Any more things you want to talk about?
No, I talked about what I wanted to talk about pretty fast.
Yes.
I probably need to learn how to slow things down.
I don't think so. It's just you were excited about it, so you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah. So I talked about them pretty fast. In the live show, I just went right ahead. I made the thumbnails really quick and made the StreamYard.
Did you? You were productive. I love it.
It's done. It's out there in these streets.
Perfect. You are amazing.
I literally copied what's in this live description and paste. I was like, I can't.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. So you've been copied and it's been pasted.
It has been pasted. What's mine is yours, darling.
Well, I'm glad you know. Okay.
Does anybody in the comments have something else that they want to discuss about this book that we did not mention?
Could be a lot of stuff.
Could be. Because we literally have only talked about like Alex and Magnus.
Yeah. I mean, Sammy, you know, I want her to get married and live her life. The Aaron love took me out, but I get it. Percy just trying to have a meal with his friend.
That's true.
Not Percy. Magnus.
Magnus? I know what you meant. He just wants falafel, really. I mean,
Really?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't want a freshly made falafel? Is literally everything.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want falafel in a euro.
Think on it. Mm-hmm.
Yummy, yummy. Okay.
I don't think we got anybody saying anything, so I think we can.
I think if no one else has anything they want to say, don't forget. Okay, so yes, next Uncle Rick Read Along live show, The Hidden Oracle, on November 4th on Bree's channel. And if you want to take a screenshot, you can.
The live show has been set. I did it.
Set your reminder. I think it's like a little, might be a little over 2 weeks. No, it is a little over 2 weeks, but that's because you have other things going on. So you have slightly more time to read this one.
Yep. If I remember.
You want me to send you a reminder?
I do a couple days before though, like
okay.
not.
I will make a reminder to send you a reminder.
Because I'm just telling you, I don't trust myself after that. I mean, I was hanging out, Nicole. I was like,
just watching Pretty Little Liars doing your thing. Like I didn't even listen to this audiobook.
I'm doing my thing.
Tell Bree
Such
to
a lie.
The Hidden Oracle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, I cannot even spell.
I gotta take clothes out the dryer anyway, so it's good that we're ending on a good note.
Yes. Not PM. Okay, done. Reminder set. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. And let's hope Bree gets some rest because she is busy hosting the best readathon on YouTube. Love you all. Have a great night.
See you later.